Thorbjornsson. See what the young man from Iceland can produce. He's bouncing it like a basketball.
Well, when you're nigh on 7 foot and your wingspan's even bigger, you can wrap your arms around that big ball. Our penultimate event at FitX is the stone to shoulder. You have to lift this Atlas stone up and lift it up to your shoulder for a momentary pause as many times as possible in 60 seconds. Now, Derek Poundstone, how is this different than a normal stone loading event?
Well, for the athletes, it's a completely different event. They have to train it differently, and it puts a huge strain on the biceps because the difference is instead of loading onto a box, and now they have to generate so much force with the hips, and their biceps have to maintain a grip on that stone. They have to actually force it onto the shoulder and actually become weightless for a second as it rolls up. So the more power they put in, the easier to the shoulder, but obviously the more energy they waste. And you'll see them do 2-3 reps, will feel kind of easy, and then they're just gonna hit that wall. The true athletes, 4 or 5 reps, maybe 6. I'm saying 6, 7, 1 or 2 guys might get.
So that's the bar. Frankie Skeen then also shirtless. Mind you, with that chest rug, it's just as likely to get caught in his hair. Let's see what he can produce. Grip here is going to be vital. Of course, the first thing you do when you pick up a weight is you throw it over your shoulder. Here, that would be a disaster. You've just got to get it onto the shoulder and then drop it as quickly as you can. Colin, this is really hard work.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Martin. It's very easy to sort of hit it too hard with your hips and then suddenly it goes flying over the back. Of course, you have to be strong enough just to get it up in the beginning. There's number 3, and just 20 seconds gone, so he still has 35 seconds to go.
142 kilos, that's easy to say. 22 stone. That's as much as half the athletes in the field that you are repeatedly lifting to carry on your shoulder. The stopwatch is counting down as well. You've got to wait for the whistle to make sure it's a clean lift. Otherwise, it won't count.
Well, just over 10 seconds to go. There's number 6. He could win this.
He has a tie for the lead. Can he make it 7? He is there with 3 seconds to spare, and that looked fast as well as powerful. That might be unbeatable. Derek Poundstone said it was about technique, and you said, Colin, about pain threshold. I think he didn't hit the wall there. Thorbjornsson, our log lift winner then. See what the young man from Iceland can produce. And here, having massive long levers is actually an advantage because it allows you to grip the weight a lot better. In fact, his size makes that look a lot lighter than it is, a lot smaller than it is. And again, like the log lift, it's the speed that's remarkable here.
Well, when you're nigh on 7 foot and your wingspan's even bigger, you can wrap your arms around that big ball. Coming up to 30 seconds, he's on 4, and he's certainly on track to beat Frankie, and he doesn't look like he's tiring either.
Well, he's bouncing it like a basketball, which he would still be bouncing if he hadn't blown his knee out when he was in his teens. 6, and he's got 15 seconds to go as he gets it for 7. One more to win it. Oh, here we go. He loves this, doesn't he? And they are going to respond to him in kind. 8 is the winner, as in the log lift. Victory for the Icelander. Well, the mountain does it again. 8 reps, victory for Bjornsson.
A second win then for the massive Icelander, despite the fact that at 6'8", he has to lift a stone considerably higher than anyone else. Skeen takes second with 7 reps to Brandt's 6, but in the overall standings, he's still behind the Australian. With Thor 9 points clear now at the top, everyone down to Rob Frampton in 7th place is still in with a chance of that final podium place. Of course, for some, there's also the title of Southern Hemisphere's strongest man on the line, and that'll be decided in the final event.